The Mind Buzz, now partnered with Grito Industries.
The Mind Buzz.
The legend is back. What is up, Mind Buzz Universe? Welcome back to another podcast episode of The Mind Buzz. I am your host, Gil. I know, I'm your host. All this old talk is making
take
me...
that back.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Okay, take it back. I take it back. I'm your host. What is up? And working the twos and threes, like always, the lovely Amber. What's going on? How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah? You're good?
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
How are you?
Oh,
She's
she's a firecracker, ladies and gentlemen.
It's funny.
You're good? You okay?
Yeah.
You doing good?
Oh my God, I just noticed something.
What?
But I'm not going to say it till we introduce him.
Why?
Because nobody knows who it is yet.
Yeah, of course they do. They seen the thumbnail.
Oh.
All right,
What's the thumbnail?
Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. He is a stand-up comedian, one of my all-time favorite humans in this world. Please give it a fort, Johnny Gold.
The only white man. The only white man we like. Just kidding. Oh no. You have competition. You have competition.
We have a couple of...
We have another white man we like.
Who
Sorry.
are they? It's me, Johnny, post-nervous breakdown. This is going to be the best Johnny Gold ever. So, Gil, I love your new podcast studio. It reminds me of someplace I was homeless at once. Where I slept in Portland, Oregon when I got high when I was 15 on acid. It looks good. I like it. And I like the camera. I like the camera angle, although I look good on every angle. Everybody knows I've got a great jawline. Hi, Gil. It's great to be back. I love your podcast. It's my favorite podcast.
I missed you.
I missed you too, man.
I missed you. I know the months that we were gone.
Yeah.
You were constantly texting me.
I was.
When are we coming back? And it made me feel good because it was like, oh, at least, there are at least one person,
After
watching
your
us.
last podcast, you're glad to have me. Let's get into
Why?
Wow.
Let's talk about this, okay?
Well, I mean, Jessica Rosas, is that how you say her name? I mean,
Yes.
I'm white. I don't have to pronounce a Mexican's name, but I will because I'm on the side of the Mexican. She is a very, safe comic, and I think she's shy. And I think you got into a lot of her personality talking about pillows.
Out of an hour and 25-minute episode, Johnny wants to focus on the last 5 minutes of the conversation. But I'm glad you...
Wait, it was an hour? I listened to all your episodes. It was an hour and 25 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow. It's amazing you could talk to her for that long without falling asleep. Anyway, Jessica, I love you.
She's amazing. She's great.
I just would have liked to know how she got the dry bar, for the comics, but you text me back everything mean all the time. It's a cultural, political podcast. It's just not a comedy podcast. Motherfucker,
But-
she's a comic.
Right. No,
Well-
but you're right. I mean, that's what I said. I was like, oh, well, we should have went into her special a little bit more, but...
Well, Ricky had her on, and, he's not going to ask any deep questions. He's probably going to ask her if she carries Skittles around in her purse.
Any thought-provoking questions?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk.
Oh, you want to know what my observation is?
Yeah.
You're not wearing white pants.
Oh,
This is
I'm
probably
not.
the first time I've ever seen
I'm
you
wearing
with no
sweatpants, which
white
is
pants.
insane because my white pants got spilled upon some sort of drink that somebody at Chatterbox. Some lady spilled a red drink on my.
Oh,
and
man.
do you know what she said? She walked by.
Did she
didn't-
apologize?
No, she walked by and spilled it on me. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? She came back and went like this.
Oh my God.
And I went, I don't know. What am I going to do? I just said, okay.
That's and like the girl at the protest.
I washed the pants. I could not get the stain out.
Let me see by the gesture she made. What ethnicity was she? Amber, you already know what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Not really, because it's very dark in there.
Oh.
I don't know. Probably just a person who did not know how to communicate. We'll probably be on Ricky Novello's podcast because he can't communicate. So it's him and the Jesus God, that podcast. I want to shoot myself in the midst of that fucking thing. God dang.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it's bad. You know what I do?
We're getting better. We're getting better.
I'm not talking about you. You're a professional. Amber's a professional. He's I don't know what the fuck he is, and his comedy is just. Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back on the podcast.
We're glad you're back, Johnny.
I did want to ask how the Ontario open mic is because I know you didn't get to go up, and it's fucking bullshit.
Oh, my God.
I actually reconnected with the two guys that are running it because I got into it with them.
Really?
Yeah, I got into it with Perry and his friend, but we kind of came to a mutual understanding. He goes, "You should come down, John." I go, "No, I'm not going to pay $10 and not get called. And I don't want preferential treatment. I want to be treated like everybody else."
You paid $10?
It was
probably more than that.
No, it was $8 and with the tax and all the fees and stuff. So it came out to like 10 something.
Yeah, you had to get one item.
And then you had to get a one item.
Yeah, they don't care about the open micers down there at the Ontario Improv. They're just doing this to fill time, and it's kind of sad.
Right.
I guess Adrian Luna used to do it. He had some things he had to take care of. So
I heard there was like something like 60 signups.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's a popular open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when William Henderson and Alec Damani ran it, we used to get on all the time because they were from our scene.
Yeah.
But there wasn't that many people. There was like 25.
There was a lot.
Yeah. So you had to sit through a lot of bad comedy. I mean, horrible comedy, if I can say.
By 9:30, I mean, I knew more than half of the comics that were there, and more than half didn't go up. So by like 9:30, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm getting up. And then I was sitting with Andy. You know Andy, right? Andy Feldrum?
Yeah.
So I was sitting with him, and he was like, Andy, every 10 minutes, I don't think we're going up.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's like 8:30. Like, relax, dude. It just started. I don't think we're getting up.
Have you listened to his podcast? He's a very nervous person. And he's very like, he's like, oh my goodness, this person looked at me. And what am I going to do on stage? And how do I walk out there? And what if somebody's staring at me? And what if I say a Jew? I don't know. And he's very new. He's newer than the time he's been in comedy. He's like a 6-month comic.
I think he's funny, though.
Yeah, I mean,
His
Amber.
jokes are pretty funny.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. He took a couple nice pictures of me. I can agree. No, I love him. He's a good guy.
But yeah, he left. I want to say around. I don't like net. So the show ended like 10 o'clock. He left around 9:30 ish, and they called him up like no more than 10 minutes later.
Oh, so he got up.
He was able to. No, he left.
Oh God.
Once they called his name, I texted him and I was like, "Hey, dude, you got like 3 minutes to get back here before KJ finishes his set, and you'll be able to get up." But then he was like, "No, just you take my spot." But I didn't want to do that.
No, they're not going to let you take the spot.
Well, they don't. Do they know him? They don't know my name. I mean, I could have been Andy for
the only
night.
reason I know him is because I told him to get the fuck out of a comedy show once when he was talking about gay people smearing them, and I just don't like that. I said, "Get the fuck out of
Who?
Perry, what's his name?"
Oh.
That's how I met these people. I met him on a bad circumstance, but KJ got up because they probably know him, and KJ's been around.
Yeah,
I'm sorry because you went all the way out there.
it's fine. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Do you
Cry?
think it really is chosen by random?
Oh, no way.
Oh, okay.
No.
What do I got to do? What do I got to do? Do I got to slip him a 20?
God. What do you got to do with the improv in Ontario Improv?
What do I gotta
Open
do?
mic? I don't even think.
But you know what?
Up to Perry Farrell.
Perry
Farrell. That's the wrong. That's.
So I mean,
Singer.
it would have been fine. I should have just went to Covina. It was between. I've never done the improv. It would have been nice to do the open mic, but I could have just.
Covina has an open mic.
Well, I could have just went to Chatterbox for Saturday night.
Yeah, you could have.
I mean,
probably be better.
It was just to work on some new bits that I'm doing.
Sorry,
but it's fine. I mean, there's always next month.
I mean, there. I don't know how that whole thing works. I don't know them very well, but I know it's a waste of time. And I think Andy shouldn't have left at 8:30. What is he? My age? I can understand my age. I'm like,
no, he didn't leave it was like 9:30. Did I say 8:30?
I mean, who cares? Why is he leaving and why is he bitching about it? Just go up there and do it. I wanted to say Jerry Hernandez really impressed me with his talk, his political talk, and I'm big on politics, and I was proud of him. I thought that was one of the best episodes. He's
continuing to do so much things for the community.
I don't know. That was great.
Yeah,
I listened to it twice. I was just like, wow, this guy's great.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was quite a hit for sure.
Well, because he was, one, passionate, and two, he actually knew what he was talking about. And I like things like that where I can learn something and talk to someone on a basis of them knowing.
I mean, that's a hard subject because it's so ridiculous what ICE is doing. And this is so much bullshit that causing fear among people for no reason. I don't know. I get mad. I don't even want to watch it on television. I think Donald Trump is a psychopath, and I think he's just, I don't know why he's doing this, and I don't know why they're letting him do it in California. So
yeah, I don't understand how anybody around him is letting him do that, because it's not just him. I mean, there's other people involved, and it's not just him. There's more people that need to burn at the stake.
Well, I have this bit that I wrote a long time ago about why certain things happen like this. Like, nobody is born a racist per se. Nobody gets out of the womb and goes, I hate Jews. It's just not really. What happens is, how if you have a daughter, Amber, and you go, here's your great-grandmother's wedding ring, pass this down.
Yeah.
And here's your great-grandfather's Klan outfit, pass this down. That's how
it's generational.
This starts. You got to stop having kids. It's just stop the world. I don't know what it is, but this is torture for us because, they did this with Pete Wilson, Proposition 187, when I was your guys' age. And it's the same thing. It's just hate. It'll pass, but the people carrying their papers around, I mean, this is...
I'm a fourth generation Mexican American,
right.
And even I need to carry my wallet around with me everywhere I go.
I don't even carry my driver's license. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to lighten it up, but
no, but I mean, I think you're giving perspective of like how I didn't mean to taint. I don't like the word taint. It makes me think of like the ball sack taint.
Amber's.
I didn't mean to like.
Mine is sweating right now. That was for Ricky Novella. Talking about taint. God, what a great concept for a comedy show.
But I didn't grow up with this notion of like feeling any type of like discrimination or anything.
Right.
And maybe because I grew up predominantly in a Latino community, it wasn't until I got older that I started veering out into other cities, other states, where I started feeling like, oh, like something's a little off, right? But I think like sometimes people think that we exaggerate, and that's also generational, coming from like, the feeling of feeling a little discriminated, or maybe like, because I mean, like you said, you're not born that way, but it comes from it. And I remember growing up hearing stories of like La Migra, and my grandma had to show my dad. That's and, right. If you see a brown, because I think back then they were brown, right? They were like brown bands or something. That's what I remember her saying.
Wait, what? Brown?
Well, I'm not that old. You mean the stagecoach that they picked the Mexicans
No,
up in?
like the trucks, like instead of now they're white and with the green stripe. I think back then they were like brown with the green stripe. So my dad was taught to, like, if you were ever in the street and you saw like that vehicle or anywhere, like to run.
Right.
And I remember hearing these stories and I was like, oh, like that's horrible. But to be living it now, it's like ridiculous. Like we're going backwards.
And all the buildings that Donald Trump probably built were built by Latinos or come on. This is just so, what a waste of time. Let me tell you something
And
you have
resources.
to look forward to. I'm going to be collecting Social Security soon because I'll be 65 soon. You wouldn't believe how much money they give you to live on. Nothing. And you don't get free health insurance. You have to pay like $100 a month. It's just, we're bombing countries, wasting time with this ICE bullshit. And it is bullshit. It's hate speech. And one thing I liked about Jerry Hernandez, now, I've never seen his comedy. I think he had a joke about a drug dealer I saw on his thing. But I wish more artists would talk about this on stage. I know Carissa Gomez does. I know I do. But it's just the landscape for stand-up comedy and political humor is gone. These people are talking about the dumbest shit.
Well, originally that's what it was, right?
Right. I mean, Nina Simone, who was a revolutionary, she wasn't a stand-up. She said, talk about what's happening.
Sure.
And I think it's important. You don't have to have, if you're doing a half-hour set, you don't have to do a half hour on ICE. I mean, if you want to, I'd listen to it. Yeah. I mean, I sent you that Witherspoon clip.
Yeah.
He talked about marching with Martin Luther King, but he made it funny.
I think that's the problem. I think that's the issue is it's such a serious subject that it's hard for a comedian.
Make it funny.
Right, exactly.
You got to make it entertaining. You're entertaining an audience. Yeah. You're not going to give like okay, they're down on Paramount Boulevard. We've got them get together.
But I think that's where your creative brain comes in, and most of them don't have that. And then especially the climate and the how comedy is perceived nowadays. Like look who are the most famous comedians. Like what kind of...
It's horrible. It's the worst it's ever been. I think there are several comics out there that I love, that talk about politics. But I mean, I watch a lot of comedy. I don't see anybody talking about politics anymore. No. And if they are, if you listen to Kill Tony, which is some of the... these comics, they're not comics. They just started out. It's very racial. They're making fun of Mexicans and blacks and Jews and this horrible.
Because it's easy. That's what it is. It's easy, Johnny, and they don't want to think.
Stand-up comedy lives in the lake or the river or the ocean of stereotypes. Everybody is pushing. Black people can't do this. Asians can't drive. All this dumb shit. There's got to be some people talking about things that are original. Now, I can name a few. It's not going to be Ricky Novella. Is that how you say his last name?
Okay, yeah.
Whatever. Carissa Gomez, she talks about it. Even Leo, he's not a big political guy, but he doesn't talk about stereotypes that much. There's Angie. There's the Feed the Funny people. There's all these different people that are young before they're even 30, that are talking about some good shit, but then you can go to Chatterbox. I mean, you'll hear about 10,000 dick and pussy jokes from people that are like in their 30s. Come on. I can understand when you're like 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe even up to 29. When you're like 32 and you're talking about your dick for 10 minutes, come on.
Yeah.
I think that's what I asked, right? When was it when we had
Jerry Hernandez? He answered it right. Listen, you can't expect a lot from people for their first 2 years of comedy or even their first 5 years. It maybe takes 10 years to find out who you are. Maybe they'll develop into something, but I've never really seen it. There's not too many good political comics anymore. I guess Bill Maher, but I don't really like Bill Maher.
But when is Did we talk to Jerry about this?
We briefly covered it, but we didn't really go in depth.
No, about the show that we seen. Did we do it on air or off?
What show?
With the guy that got political, the wrong side of.
I can't remember what you're talking
stand
about.
Up Bellflower.
Oh no, it was off.
Off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was off air. We were talking about that.
So I wanna get your stance on this, and I can say it, right? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
So a couple months ago,
Maybe we'll have him on the podcast.
no, over my dead body.
We have everybody.
No, we will not. So a couple months ago, we went to the stand-up comedy club, Johnny and
Okay, I know
Bellflower.
Bellflower, and
The
Gil.
open mic.
Gil was like, "Hey, I want to see this."
It was a show.
No, it was a show. He's like, "I want to see this comedian. I've always liked him since I was a kid. He did the Latin Kings of Comedy.
Oh, Alex Ramundo?
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
that guy. You said it, I didn't. So we go, right? And we're sitting in the audience and, whatever. I don't think I'm a hard critic, but I didn't enjoy a lot of his jokes.
I think you said that on a podcast.
Did I? Did I? I can't remember if we
You
talked
may
about
have
this.
talked about it on Poodle Podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You said you didn't like some
So-
of it. You weren't laughing and they pointed you out.
Yeah, he pointed
Yeah.
me out and he's like, "Oh, you like
I'm not losing my
impressions?"
memory.
You're not.
Yeah. He asked me, he's like, "Ma'am, do you like impressions?" And obviously I knew where he was going with this. Like, I'm not dumb,
Right.
And I was like, "Sure." And then he made a face like and he's like, "That's what you look like watching me on stage."
See, that's amateur hour,
And
in my opinion.
So from now that I reflect on it, I think he got upset that I wasn't laughing and that maybe a couple more people weren't laughing at his jokes and
Right.
and he thought it would be easy. And I said, "Okay, that's fine. Like, I could take a joke. You can make fun of me. I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings." But the end of the show is where it got me. No shade, but I kind of seen it coming because he had a really big cross necklace on. And he was talking about that, he's like living in Kentucky and all these things. Well, at the end of the show, he said, it's crazy times that we're living and la la la. And some of us Latinos, we should just probably lean in to the new president. And, he could probably do a lot of good things for us. And it went everybody there was like, "Oh," and then people were like, "This isn't the place. This isn't the place." Yeah. And they were like, "This isn't the place. Read the room. Fuck Trump," things like that. And then he was like, "Calm down, calm down."
Oh, he was saying this on stage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was on stage and he was like, "Calm down." He had some
But
shots in him.
Yeah,
right?
but it wasn't.
Oh, he had.
It was like a mixed room. Not everybody was
But a good majority, I would say, kind of went a little bit against the grain.
right. It was a
And-
mixed for
yeah,
sure. It
and
wasn't
then he was like,
one-sided.
"This is the problem with us Latinos, that we don't pretty much blaming us for not wanting to be on his side with the whole Trump thing."
Not wanting to, but he was kind of pushing the fact that we should understand, I guess, and mind you, this is pre all the immigration stuff
Yeah.
that's going on
This
now.
was in February, around there.
Yeah, but everybody knew about it.
Yeah, we knew, and then he didn't just stop. He
kept on
going and going and going, and it was just like fuck off. So at the end, because that's how he closed his show, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like 10
And-
minutes of this.
Yeah,
person.
and then he went outside, and then to take pictures.
Right.
There was
There
was hardly
nobody there.
anyone in line to take pictures. I think everybody was left really pissed off, and I was like, why choose this moment to do that? I didn't understand that. I didn't enjoy his show. I didn't enjoy him. I was just like,
Yeah, it was.
this guy.
How were his openers?
They're good.
They were good.
Who did he have? He had Don Hefty.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Antonio was actually there.
God.
Where you going? Totally. Paul opened for him, and he
Crowd work.
he hosted the show.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he bitched about only getting paid $50 or something.
Okay.
I mean, that's his opinion. He's been doing comedy 40 years or 35 years.
Yeah.
So I don't really know him. So I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It was kind of interesting because, I mean, like Amber said before, the story is you look up to. I grew up on Latin Kings of Comedy.
Kings of Comedy.
And
Who was in that? George Lopez?
Carlos
Mencia?
No, Carlos wasn't in there. Cheech Marine, Alex Ramundo,
guy-
Joey Medina.
Joey Medina.
I just did a show with Joey Medina not too long ago.
wow.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's cool as shit.
He's really cool.
Yeah, he's lit.
But like I was saying, it kind of sucks to hear that from somebody that you've looked up to for so long, and
Yeah,
then
it's kinda
especially
sad.
And that capitalizes off of being Latino, like.
right. But he's a different type of
And
Latino,
was
I
he
guess.
sober? No.
No, but I think sober thought or drunk thoughts are sober. Thoughts, too.
Vino Verate, the truth is in the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
But that was just, it was crazy to hear that. I mean, come on. I mean, there's how comedians are political, Johnny. Maybe that's why.
Well,
They're not.
I guess so. Why would we have to get behind this president? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But
Yeah.
okay, that's not the point I have. Forget about his political beliefs.
Right.
To look down and see she's not laughing, that's an amateur move. What are you, a fucking king, Alex Ramundo? Not everybody's going to laugh at everything we say. Like when I'm on stage and people aren't laughing, I'm like, okay. I mean, that's their choice.
Yeah.
That's why you're an artist. You have to live through the peaks and valleys of people not laughing, and then they'll laugh. I'm pretty sure some people laughed at his shit at one
Oh,
time.
of course they did.
Like he did like an hour probably.
Yeah. Most likely.
I'm sorry you're disappointed.
Well, I'm over it now. It's fine.
How much did you pay to get in?
I don't know.
wanna
Like
know.
what?
It was like $30 a ticket.
Something.
God, $30 a ticket.
Did we have appetizers too?
Yeah.
I feel like we ate there too.
We
and
ate
everything.
and we had drinks. Yeah, we probably spent a little over $100.
Almost broke my diet, but didn't.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry about the whole situation down here with the protests and the. It's just it makes me sick. So
So our other white guy that we liked, I asked him. I was like, "Hey,
who's the other white guy?
we'll talk about it later."
Oh, okay.
So I asked him like, because he's what in the 70s, like
Yeah, he's like in his 70s.
mid 70s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I asked him, "Hey, like all the stuff that's going on right now, he's very left leaning. He likes to go against the grain. He's
He's cool man.
very cool." And I asked him, like, if you were able to compare around like this, what's happening now, like what would you compare it to like I don't know, anything cultural shift
Right.
back when he was, younger. And he said that it was like the Vietnam War.
That's probably about right.
Like people protest, but he was saying like it was on I guess a larger scale of the Vietnam War because people were protesting literally like every day.
Can I ask a favor? Because
Yeah.
I drove here. Can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah.
I'm like holding it in. Back here?
Yeah.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I drove and I'm like, how long can I hold my pee? Go ahead and talk about the revolution.
All right.
Where do I go? Upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The way you came. Sorry, guys. He's old. I'm just kidding, Johnny.
You got the...
Does this thing have a pause button?
No, just leave it.
Just leave it.
It feels kind of weird not wearing headphones. Does it sound the same though? Anyways, what I was getting to this was...
Well, no, wait on that thought because you want to...
I know, but I'm just saying.
You want to...
Imagine what it'd been like to well, I feel like we're living in it now. Weird times.
Weird times. Weird science. Yeah.
But we were kind of living it, but just it was similar, but not. Our people weren't attacked. It was another culture, another race that was attacked back in the early 2000s after 9/11.
I just feel like we can't get a break.
Any brown person in this world can't get a break. In the early 2000s after 9/11, they kind of like what they did in Guantanamo Bay. They opened up Guantanamo Bay right after 9/11.
True.
Okay, granted, And that's the sucky part. We're getting the same treatment as
A terrorist.
a terrorist group, and not even a terrorist group, but
Weren't there
the
some people-
culture and a race of a terrorist group.
Yeah.
We're being attacked like that.
Now that I think about it, like on just kind of how like I think for a long time, I think because that's how I was like conditioned to always think it's like the government knows best. Everybody up there knows best. Like we never talked about in my family like, oh no, the government and they're screwing people over. Like, no, that was never that. It was just
No?
kind of like, no,
Really?
ever. It was just like they know what they're
I have
doing.
always been afraid of the government. I've
The
never listened to the
President
government.
is the smartest person there. Like that's just how I never asked questions. I never cared to ask questions, and it never came up in our table. Like it was just like we don't talk about politics. We weren't religious.
Okay, well maybe because of the cultural difference. I'm a different Mexican than
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, I agree.
You're first generation. So I think when you're an immigrant, you want to have that patriotism.
Yeah, because
You
you're
wanna
like,
live
I'm
the American
coming
dream.
to this country, and I'm going to live exactly. And you know what? That's a really, really good point that you make. That when people think like first generations or even people that migrated here, even undocumented people, like they are some of the most like proud people to be here in America, to rep America, to learn from America. And it's crazy that people are demonizing them. I didn't even think about that till you said it right now, because now that I'm like thinking back and I'm like, yeah, like you're right. Like when people get here, they're proud of being here. They want to be here. They want to do everything.
They want to
the way
believe
that it
into
should.
the American dream.
Yeah, I agree.
They want to have, well, because I'm guessing, right? I'm guessing. I'm trying to put myself in a frame of living in a different country. Like there's positive and negative perceptions of the United States, and obviously, when you want to come to the United States, your perception of this country is, I want to come to this country to be the best person that I can be, to live the American dream, to have a house, a white picket fence, hopefully wear white pants one day, and then have a lady spill red drink all over him at the
Goodness, I
Chatterbox.
drank so much water. There was so much traffic coming down here. I was bursting.
Move over, go. There you go.
And did you lock the door on the top?
I was supposed to lock the door.
That's fine.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
right.
We're halfway through, so we're good.
Yeah, that's cool. I just feel bad, man, for my brother. And I worked with Latinos for 30 years when I had my business. This is just scaring people. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I know I'm not doing enough, but I'm just, you know. But anyway, more like Vietnam. Yeah, I guess it would be kind of like that.
Just as far as the protests, but
Yeah.
while you're gone, I even brought up because I told Amber, I was like, this is kind of like the first time that we're I guess in our adult age, right? In our adult age, we're experiencing this, but it's not like in the first time in our lifetime. No. I brought up after the September 11th attacks. Sure. How Middle Eastern races were being targeted,
right,
for something like this. Opening up Guantanamo Bay, I think you can take parallels from that to
still open, by the way,
which is nuts.
I know.
I wonder how long this alligator thing is going to be open, which is expanding, by the way.
Expanding?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. It's getting larger and larger.
Maybe Jessica Rosas is right. Let's talk about pillows.
This is nuts.
Maybe she was right. But you know, this is what happened when I was your age. Proposition 187. Pete Wilson. Look it up. They were marching on the 405.
Pull it up. I want to see this.
Yeah.
What is it called?
But I'm gonna look it up. But I have a question to ask you, Johnny. Did you ever like was it ever? Did you ever feel like the way like now, like Donald Trump? I feel like it's going into like
It's
a
worse
dictatorship,
now, yeah.
right?
It's worse now. Proposition 187, it was like I was young, I was working, and I was starting my business. It was in and out. It didn't seem like it lasted long. Yeah, so.
This one, Proposition 187.
I think that's the name of it, if I can remember.
Proposition 187, also known as the Save Our State Initiative, was a 1994 California ballot measure that aimed to deny public services like education and healthcare to undocumented immigrants.
There you go.
It sparked massive protests, particularly among the Latino community, and ultimately led to the legal battle that resulted in the proposition being deemed unconstitutional.
Yep. It was,
See, but
So
at
this
least
was
they
a
deemed
this
it.
was 1994. This isn't too long ago.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. This was Bill Clinton?
It was really a Pete Wilson directive.
So who's Pete
He
Wilson?
was the governor of California.
Oh, so this is state level.
Mhm.
Was he a
Whoa.
Republican?
Mhm.
Oh.
Hold on. How can something like this pass? And
It didn't, right? It got shot down.
You know, I was starting a
so
business.
it was an initiative prior.
I just thought
then.
it was the dumbest thing in the world. It ended pretty quick. Considering we opened up the borders to let people in to work.
Right.
You know, a lot of people that come over here
Yeah, it's an
literally
initiative.
work
Oh.
to save their families.
Mhm.
I don't think these people know that. A lot of immigrants come over here and they want a better life for their families that were in El Salvador or Honduras. They're not criminals. Donald Trump, we're getting the criminals. Shut up. There's more white people killing people. This is all talking points for people who are retarded, in my opinion. Like that comic, Alex Ramundo. Must have got hit in the head or something. I mean, this is just all bullshit. It's all propaganda. It's all something to make him feel good, to say what he did on his, what is that, 2025 thing he wrote?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. Pentagon. He wrote something. I didn't think it was going to come into fruition, but everything is coming into fruition because he's a psychopath. I mean, anyway.
Well, the whole thing that they have right now going is the whole Epstein files that
That's
they
another waste
swore
of-
and they
yeah.
swore and they swore, and then now it's like, oh no, there was never any files.
Isn't that crazy? How do they think that people are dumb?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
how do you say, oh, we got the files? There was even Kash Patel, that's the CIA. He's been talking about it for years.
listen.
And now
I
that
don't give a fuck about the Epstein files.
Now
fuck him. Fuck all those. It's just. This is
Now
just
it doesn't
to get your
exist?
Mind off the fucking world.
Mm-hmm.
well, I don't know. I'd rather have a list than have all this immigration bullshit going on right now.
Do you know who Dave Thompson is? Let's switch to comedy for the last part of this podcast. We're not going to solve this problem. But if anybody needs any help, any Latinos, I always say I'll hide them in my house. I've got a huge house. I'll hide them in the attic.
It's the best house.
This guy, Dave
It's a great
Thompson-
house.
Yeah, it's a great house. It's fantastic. I can't even do Trump anymore. I'm so tired of it. It's huge. This guy Dave Thompson did 869 open mics in 1 year.
Why?
I have no idea.
Why? Why would you
can
do
have him
that
on
to
the
yourself?
podcast.
Why would you do that to yourself?
He used to be a professional gamer, so maybe that's where he got it from.
You can be a professional gamer?
Yeah, I think it was with Halo or something like that. Yeah. 869. That just seems insane, doesn't it?
That's psycho. That's psychotic.
In a year?
Well, let's not talk bad about Dave Thompson. He might be listening to this.
No, I'm just saying
He's a great person.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like that's psycho.
Crazy, I
That's
know.
crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's wild.
Wait, you said
I mean,
in a
that's an
year?
accomplishment.
Yeah, 869.
So that has to be. Keep talking. I'm gonna do the math.
It's like 3 a day or some shit.
No, that can't be. Not 3 days.
That's almost like
We have 365 days in a year,
right.
And how many times?
869, but 3 times 3 is 9, so about 3 a day.
That's like Cat Williams saying he reads 4,000 books in a year.
I thought that was weird. Leo had a couple questions.
For what?
He goes, "What's your worst guess and your best guess?" I'm like, wait, he's not going to answer that. That's rude.
My worst guess and my best guess?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it seems like I love Leo, but he's one of my favorites. But
well, I will say this: one of my worst guesses was a comedian.
okay, cool.
Like 3 years ago. I'm not gonna say his name. I'll tell you off air, but
That's what I mean.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
it just got weird at the
Remember
end.
the guy that Mikey Barbaras? Is that his name?
Barajas.
Barajas. Remember he kind of was in his own little world or something.
That's not the worst though.
Mikey does get in his world.
I don't think in the sense of worse, like I'm thinking of like the one that I thought it was worse. It's not the sense of worse as far as them speaking. It's like the oddest interactions that might have happened that
Right.
made it like,
Yeah, because you
oh.
guys are meeting people that you don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's what most people don't realize is if we haven't had him on the podcast one time, like we're meeting him for the first time. And
Guys, that's why you're such a pro. I think you guys make people feel comfortable. I'm sitting here like a woman with my legs crossed. Like I have no penis, but I do have a penis. That's how comfortable I am.
okay, so let me ask you this. Okay,
Yeah.
so I
take over the podcast.
No, well, I said something.
I'm hot as fuck. God dang it. I don't know why.
Are you having hot flashes?
You okay?
I might be. No, I'm okay.
Just don't die on the podcast,
Do
please.
men have hot flashes?
Take that back.
Don't.
You should take that back. You shouldn't say that.
Why?
I don't know. It's an Italian thing.
You're fine. You're not gonna do that on the podcast. I hope not.
Back.
I would never do it on a
I hope not. Please.
No, I'm just.
Okay, so
I've been through a lot. I'm just.
and we'll talk about that.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this because I've been thinking about it for a while and I was going to bring it up with Jessica, but I think you're the best person that I can talk to
Yeah,
because
go
you
ahead.
understand me and know where I'm coming from, hopefully. So when I was talking with Jerry, I said, look up the definition of a slur because maybe I don't quite understand what a slur is and maybe
You mean like the
Because-
N-word or whatever? Or?
because what I said that, and I've gotten one or two people ask me about that, is I said that in comedy slurs can be okay in a joke if it's funny, but maybe I don't completely understand what a slur is.
You know what a slur is.
Speak, okay, speak words or speech distinctly, so that the second, oh no, that's not it.
An insinuation or allegation about someone that is likely to insult them or damage their reputation.
Oh, so it's kind of like basically a negative stereotype then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what those are. The N-word, the S-word, S-Jews is the K-word. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to name these words.
Right.
They're horrible. I don't know. Can you use them?
So that was
That was Jerry's idea?
no because we were talking about it before the podcast
Well,
started.
what's your joke with the slur?
No, I don't have a joke with the slur in it.
it?
Do I? No. I
No,
don't.
he would not come out of our house
No.
with a joke with the slur.
Yeah.
No, but
Alex Ramundo takes that over.
probably.
Yeah.
He has enough of them for all of us in Paramount. But what I'm saying is that there is, what I said to Jerry was there is room for a slur in a joke if it's smart. Is there
a smart slur?
That's up to the artist. I'm not going to. I
right? Or maybe it's up to the artist and the audience.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you say on stage, you're going to have to be held accountable for.
Correct.
So that's the only
Right.
thing. So if somebody gets up there and is talking about the N-word, he's going to have to answer to shit. Just like Alex Ramundo had
Right.
to answer to Amber for his thing. If I say something that is bad I've said a million things that are bad, audience members will come up to me and say, "Why'd you say that?" You explain yourself.
Right.
That's it. I wouldn't look into it too much. I don't know what kind of slur you want to do.
I don't want. I'm just setting it up.
Sorry. Welcome back to the Slur Podcast.
No.
I'm setting it up for future me. No,
you better not.
No, I would never.
I know you wouldn't, Gil. You got a cute face.
But I'm saying
Leave that
thank
to
you.
Ricky Novea.
Thank you.
Whatever the hell his name is.
But I'm saying that
like a shock.
Is there?
For shock value?
no. I'm saying maybe you can let's say I don't know the S word for an Hispanic person that rhymes with Rick.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe there's a wordplay in there, or is it just
I don't think
completely out of the question?
it's completely out for me. But I have said the N word on stage, so I'm a hypocrite.
Okay.
Hi guys. Hi,
Camera's right
Angie.
there.
Hi, Angie. Hi. I have said.
Did
the
it
N-
work for you?
Well, I was in Orange County, deep into Orange County, like Lake Forest, and I said,
So it worked. Just kidding.
Yeah, so it worked. Good one.
He killed.
Good one, Amber. So when I said I saw something when I was coming on the freeway in Lake Forest on the
Yeah.
wall, what is that? The freeway wall. It said something about N words.
Sure.
You're not allowed here, but I said the word. It did get a good laugh. But I also said some things about that happened to me growing up in a black neighborhood where this guy asked me if I worked for the CIA and I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
And my answer was N-word, please.
Right.
It's a long story. I don't want to get into
Yeah,
it.
but what you're saying too is there's context. I think there's context that's involved into a joke like that. There's also an angle into
you're
the joke
Mexican,
like
so
that.
you're Latino, so I don't know what that's like. Maybe you can't say that word like black people say the N-word. White people can't really say anything.
No, they don't. They don't want Latinos using
No.
the word either.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to the artist. I don't know
Right.
what you want me to say.
No, I'm just
What are you trying to get out of me? I'm having hot flashes.
He wants to incriminate you.
no. I just wanted to hear your thoughts on what I said because I don't
Did
know.
you write a joke with the S word in it? Well, I don't understand your question. This is insane.
No,
It's a hypothetical question.
No, it's not a hypothetical. I'm saying, is there room for a slur in a joke?
No, I'm voting.
Is it a yes or a no, or is it it's I think to me I'm saying it's a complex question because comedy is very complex.
I mean,
There's timing involved. There's timing. What were they
you're
saying?
really trying to dig yourself
Hold
out
on.
of this.
No,
I'm just kidding.
there's what was I saying before?
Why are you advocating for
I'm not
it so much?
advocating for it.
Might have to hide this podcast. This
No, I'm
podcast
just
might
trying
be
to.
between my hot flashes and you're trying to say the word S.
No, I think Johnny Gold gave you the answer already. He said no in the sentence.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you should, but
Yeah.
I've said it. So then what am I getting? I'm a hypocrite.
Right.
But what I'm
But
saying
moving
is
forward, you're saying no.
Anything you say on stage, you have to be accountable for.
Of course.
So that's it. Don't get mad if somebody says, if you get off stage. One time I had this joke about lesbians. I say the only lesbian I really like is the really hot lesbians. I don't like a lesbian that could put an addition onto my bathroom. That's kind of just a stupid joke. But lesbians came up to me afterwards and said, hey, man, I didn't like that joke. And I had to answer to it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people are not for everybody. Like you're
Yeah.
not for everybody. I'm
No,
not for everybody.
Nobody's for everybody. Ricky is for, forget about him. He's not for anybody. God. Jessica Rosas. I wish she'd write a joke with the N-word in it. Maybe somebody would listen. Can you imagine? That would go viral instead of her pancake jokes.
Which was very smart, by the way.
She's a very
Did you
smart,
watch her special?
Yes.
It was really
She's
good.
a very smart comic.
Yes.
I love her a lot.
And that's tough. It's tough to be
Oh,
especially
fuck yeah.
now.
It's tough to be a clean comic.
Right.
That's hard.
You're
I can do it. I've done it. I learned from Nick Laney. Rest in peace.
and I was gonna bring that up too. Nick was a clean comic, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Besides one joke, and he said like the F word or something, right?
No, he never said the F word.
No? What did he say? He said
nothing.
something. No?
No.
That was one thing.
You're really trying to get Nick Laney after he's dead.
Oh my God.
No, he never did. I never seen him say that. This podcast is great. These people will listen to this podcast.
Yes, they will.
They will.
And they'll love it. And they'll like it. And everything. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it's very hard.
I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I don't know about this. You're giving me a panic attack with this question. Can he say the S word? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Are you looking forward to some edgier material than your Selena material?
No.
Okay.
That's the harshest that I've ever gone to, and I don't even barely use that anymore. Even though it did kill in the OC, I'm just saying that right now.
Well, there's a lot of Selena
Literally.
jokes. There's a lot of Selena jokes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to lay that one to rest because it's, I mean, at a certain point, right, it gets to like, okay, Selena,
so many
all right.
people are doing it.
Yeah.
As a comic, but the audience likes it. Sometimes people go, a lot of comics are doing the joke about Selena, but when you're in front of an audience, who cares about those other comics?
Yeah.
You're just trying to please, not please the audience, but you're trying to entertain the audience. So you write what you want to do.
Right. I don't know, but that's all I'm saying with that.
Okay.
So there's no room for it. You look forward to my slur joke?
Yeah, I mean, no. Have you heard comics? It seems like
I don't like it.
I like all they do is stereotypical shit.
Yeah.
They say a lot of fucked up shit.
But I think that it comes with experience, right? Like at the beginning, like I said, there's a lot of shock right now, and it just in mainstream comedy, there's so much shock. It's crazy.
Forget about comics for their first 10 years. Just they're learning. If you want to do this seriously, if you just want to write a couple years worth of jokes and say them over and over again, you could be a capable comic. You're probably going to be boring, but you can just say the same jokes for the rest of your life. That's it.
But that's not fun.
No, it's not.
Who wants to do that?
You want to push the envelope. You want to be original. You want to take chances.
But I think most people
all the things that you should be doing.
Johnny, most people don't understand what pushing the envelope is. To a new comic, pushing the envelope is saying a slur.
Yeah,
that's
right.
that's the thing. I know, but what the definition of pushing the envelope?
Trying to be yourself.
That's what it means.
Yeah. Because even at my age, almost 65, I don't know who I am. So I'm always trying to find out. And that's what good artists do. They always try to find out who they are. And they're not afraid to say things just because people are not going to like them. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the no caring. You got to get the caring out the fucking window.
It's hard.
It's hard. I'm still doing it. I still care. You could probably be doing this 50 years and then see somebody in the audience and go, fuck, why aren't they laughing? I'm not kidding. It's just how it is.
Do you see yourself doing it for 50 years, Johnny?
No.
No?
I don't know. I've said so many things. I mean, the only thing I can do left is light myself on fire. I've talked about politics. I've talked about...
Well, then you'll be taking Richard Pryor's bit.
Yeah.
At that point.
I don't know. I think when I get over some of the anxiety I have now from my mom and all these people dying, and I went through so much stuff with anxiety, and Carissa Gomez is helping me, but I'm still going through it. I'm still having anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and I'm not going to be doing stand-up comedy this year, I don't think. Maybe one or two shows. And then
Well, you have a show this weekend.
I know. I hope I can make it. Depends on how I feel.
Well, I hope you can make it because
Yeah.
I want to go out and see you.
Well, I probably will make it. Do 15 minutes. I don't know.
I did. I even Amber, I texted her this morning.
Like I was talking to Amber earlier, my health is really important to me right now, being older and being stressed out and having my brother.
Do you need a ride?
No, I have
Do you need me to take you out
No,
there? We'll take you out there. You could sit in the back if you want.
No, my brother moved down here. I've just got a lot of stuff going on, so I really don't have time for it. But I would like to start a podcast down here in your studio when you get ready.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't mess with me. You serious?
No, I think that's my future is podcasting.
I think so.
Yeah, I really do. I think I can be pretty good at it, and I have experience doing stand-up, and I like interviewing people down the road maybe in a couple months.
That would be my top 5 listens for sure.
Thank you. I think we would have, the first person we'd have on is
Ricky Novea.
yeah. And we try to convince him to quit doing comedy. And I'd have Leo on.
Leo is great. Leo, if you're listening to this,
Oh, he'll listen.
we got to have you on. I think
He
we
listens
briefly.
like a person my age. He holds the phone up. He doesn't have earphones.
Uh-huh.
He's always, did you listen to this? They didn't talk about comedy. I'm like, as long as the podcast-
So that came from Leo.
No, I think that was from me.
Oh, okay. Well,
No.
anyways, I was on the Crimson comedy show.
I listened to
So
it.
I talked when I was so I was telling Andy that we should have our own out on YouTube right now for all like the mainstream podcasts for all the
Right.
comedians. There's these different channels that not troll the podcast scene, but they kind of like break them down
That's cool.
and talk about them. And I suggested to Andy, I was like, dude, we need somebody like that for people our level.
Yeah.
My podcast, Andy's, Ricky's,
That would be cool.
the other ones. And I don't know, I think we need something like that. I think that'd be fun.
Like
Eh.
to talk shit about them?
Not to talk shit, but mostly like, hey, there's this huge channel called Joke World,
Oh yeah.
right? You're familiar?
Yeah, they always promote Joe Rogan and stuff.
Yeah. They would be talking about like my podcast. They'll be talking about everybody. Oh, this is who was on each other's podcast
Yeah.
this week. This is what happened. Gil's trying to write a slur joke, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Well, we really got stuck on that topic, didn't we?
Because it's been weighing down on me for
I can't wait to hear your
weeks.
best
No,
one.
I'm not gonna. No, I've been thinking a lot about it, and just reading about comedy and just really taking a deep dive in. It's kind of like
I know
making
you
me
love-
rethink
Yeah.
a lot about this art, or it's making me think about it as a real art form.
Well, you can try it at CK tonight. They do a lot of racial jokes there at Timmy's show.
I don't. It's not that I like them.
I know. I'm just playing.
I know.
Is that it, Gil, or do you want to keep talking?
It's up to you. How do you feel?
What time is it?
And we're an hour.
Are you feeling okay?
Not really.
No?
I mean, I've just anxiety ridden. I'm just
Yeah?
trying to. It's just been a couple months, man. I just, this helped a lot though.
Good, we're
Just
glad.
getting out of my house. I've been in my house, just chilling, and
Yeah.
going to sleep and watching movies. And I don't know. I've never gone through anything like this before. It's weird.
I think that's what it is, and I apologize for saying all the stuff that I said.
What did you say?
Well, you told me not to say it.
What?
I told you don't die on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Well, we didn't. We're done, Leo. I hope that's enough talking shit. I didn't say anything about the buddy systems.
Oh God!
I'm not going to say it. Shout out to Cesar Renozo and Sandy and Darby and Owen Parker, who I love, and Josh.
E7 got set of the night at the Ontario Improv, which was
He
did.
set.
so good, really good. I gotta have him back on the podcast again.
Did you have Hector on?
I texted him. I even seen him there, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I texted you. You didn't get my message." But he has a link, so he'll
Well, fuck Hector Laura.
he'll work it out.
Bastard.
Hector, I didn't say that.
How long has the podcast been? Over an hour?
Johnny
Oh,
did.
we're good. We're good.
Thank you. Amber can tell that I need to leave.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Johnny.
drive home.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for doing this. It makes me feel better. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Ricky Novea.
Tell us where we can find you. You got coming up. You got
Yeah, this Saturday I'll be at the High Point, and that's about it.
pull up his Instagram.
I'm going.
Johnny Gold 77.
777.
Yeah.
There it is. Wow.
This Saturday, Nick Lanny's Sam Demas show. Who do you got on there?
Got a bunch of
Got some good comics on there. Go check them out. The link is going to be down in the show notes if you're listening to this on Spotify. Click the link. Adam, he's one of my favorite human beings in this whole wide world. We talk like almost every day. Almost every day. I said Adam. At him.
Oh, at
Yeah.
Oh,
At him.
they said Adam.
No. I don't talk to
Adam.
I don't talk to Adam anymore. I don't know what happened to that guy.
Thanks for that.
No, of course. We've been talking about this for a long time, and
I love it.
I like texting.
I'll be back under better circumstances.
Yeah.
We'll do a 2-hour podcast in this hot place.
We
We'll have the AC on.
God.
we called the AC guy.
Last time we did the Mind Buzz podcast too. Remember you have it in the hall?
Okay, so next time you come on, who else do you want to have in here?
Hector Lara.
Me, you, and Hector?
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
All right.
We'll just let the music.
It's almost done.
No racial slurs on
No,
stage.
it's not gonna happen. It won't happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a show. Palm Springs, a good show. Go check it out. Links down in the show description. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna go take a vacation down there anyway after this podcast.
The Mind Buzz.
Thanks for listening to the Mind Buzz podcast. Subscribe to the Mind Buzz YouTube channel and watch full podcast episodes. Keep up with the hosts, guests, and upcoming events by following the Mind Buzz on Instagram at the Mind Buzz. See you on the next one.